Good evening, ladies, as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena. Playing a Priest deck at 5 and 2. Hoping to score a few wins before pooping out and starting the next one. If you hear that crinkling, it's a granola bar. So far, for breakfast and lunch, I've had a slice of ice cream cake. So I'm trying to round things out with some more processed sugar. Make sure I stay healthy and strong and grow up to be a big, strong boy. My girlfriend's 30th birthday was yesterday. We ate out a few times, relaxed. She got some cool presents. It's a good day. And now it's time to play against this hunter. So here goes. Hey! Do you keep this because it's a good 4-drop on the heels of a decent 2 and 3-drop? Or do you mulligan? I'm going to keep it. Let's see what happens. This is a pretty strong opening. I mean, the worst thing that could happen is if he plays a 2-3. The Bluegill Warrior would be awkward against that. But as long as he doesn't do that, this will trade. This is big. And then we have a great 4-drop guaranteed. On turn 4, it should lead to a strong game. Please have 2 health. Please have 2 health. It has 3 health. Oh god, well, balls. Is there any point in playing a Bluegill Warrior? There's really none. So, admittedly, that's awkward. Because now I gotta play this thing and just hope for the best. I could play a Bluegill Warrior to kill that, but that's a bit passive. I need to get this creature out here and try to wrest control of the board. Neither of these is a beast, so no kill command. Glyzuka buffed the wrong creature, which is good. If it had buffed this one, he could have killed it in one blow. Now he has to use a creature and tickle the weapon. Or go for the throat. Well, against a priest, that is a bold strategy. However, I can't afford to play this Mechanical Yeti. I need to clear this board out. So we need to kill this, because that's 3 damage per turn. Gotta kill this. So I gotta play the Bluegill Warrior, hit him in his face, and pass the turn. So, I'm a priest, so I should be able to counteract his aggression, hopefully. I mean, there's a chance of, oh, he drafted a deck full of charged creatures and burn that I'm going to lose. But hopefully this next card isn't a Spider Tank. Thank goodness. Okay, so we can kill off my Dark Cultist, in which case this thing gets a buff, which is definitely not irrelevant. And I can now use Wolf Rider to kill off his 2-3. I do need to be protective of my health. It's quite fortunate that I top decked a 2-drop. I think that was better than healing myself, which is what I would have done alternatively, but hopefully that one less heal doesn't cost me the game. Also got some Chipotle chips from yesterday. So salty. Okay, I don't have removal for that. I'm going to have to throw my creatures at it. Oh, hey! When I said I don't have removal for it, what I meant was I totally have removal for it. So do I pop the spiders and risk Unleash the Hounds? No. I think we're just going to do this. Kill that. I will heal myself now, instead of my creature. Against anyone other than a hunter, I would have healed the creature, but I think it was worth it here to counteract one of his steady shots and buy me an extra turn, should it come to that. If he drops a big fatty here, I'm going to be in trouble. Alright, he had the hound, so it's a good thing I didn't play into that. And he's going for my face. Okay. That's a bit scary. He thinks he's got the goods. Have to heal myself every turn now. Have to kill all of his dogs. Let's play the Shredder. Do I have any more healing in this deck besides my hero ability? I have that Voodoo Doctor. Don't have any antique heal bots though. Could be in trouble. This engine's a bit of a weak move here. It doesn't really promote a killing the opponent's or a strategy. Let's hope for one knife fling on this engine. This would be gigantic. Please. Ow. Which means I have to pop the spiders. I'm not gonna... Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. The spiders could actually damage it some more, but it doesn't make a difference. Because I still need to throw something at this guy. I'm gonna keep the shredder's health. Instead of cashing out on the shredder pop, I'm just going to use it to hopefully keep my board presence high. Hopefully he doesn't have any more hounds. A hounds plus kill command would win him the game here. Literally. It would be all 8 of his mana. 5 plus 5 plus 2 is 12 damage, and I lose. Okay, does he have something for this? Arcane shot on my creature. Oh, man, he doesn't have it. If he's arcane shotting my creature, he does not have the kill. Okay. Wow. Can I kill him? 4, 8, 10, 12. No. No kill. Is it worth it to Velen's Chosen anything? I could Velen's Chosen his dwarf and then Shadow Word Death it. That's terribly dumb. Well, I need to heal myself, for sure. Sure. Let's do this. Hit him in the face. Don't kill him. So I need to kill that dwarf. Put the acolyte in the middle here. Hit him with the spiders. Now, unless he has that combo this time, hounds plus kill command. Or some other equally weird thing. I am going to win.
Shields up.
Okay, I'm guaranteed to win now. Because what I do is, let me just make sure. I heal this Yeti, attack with a spider. Whether it's explosive trap or misdirection or freezing trap makes no difference because then this guy and this guy give the kill. So I need to do this. Attack with this. It's explosive trap. Explosive trap. More like explosive crap, am I right? Okay, and then we win.
Well played.
Okay, I think I did a pretty good job playing that game. Gonna eat some celebratory Chipotle chips. And the Voodoo Doctor was nice there. That would have bought me an extra turn if I needed one. So when you're low in health, and it looks like the opponent's trying to burn you out, often but not always because they're a hunter, one of the main signals you need to look for is when they use a spell that could deal damage to your face to kill one of your creatures. If they choose to kill one of your creatures with such a spell, that means they probably don't actually have the ability to burn you out, and then you can be a little bit safer. I mean, I'm not saying, drop your guard entirely. I'm just saying it's one of the signals you can look for to be able to tell if you're likely to be able to pull out the win or not. So this is an easy mulligan. Gotta keep the 3 because there's no 2. I didn't want to keep any of the 4s. Got some 4s. All right, this is looking good. Again, the Bluegill Warrior and the Cultist is nice. A nice pair of cards to start with. Got a Shade, so we have some options. I could actually coin the Shade or coin the Cultist. He obliges me with a slow start. I have the Shade Velen's Chosen combo, which is pretty fierce. You drop the Shade, barring a Forked Lightning. The Shade lives, becomes a 3/3, then becomes a 5/7 that gets +1/+1 each turn. This kind of sucks. The pig is going to kill my 2/1 unless I do this right now. So I'm actually going to use the Velen's Chosen prematurely because it's better than the alternative. Now a Lightning Bolt or a Rock Biter will kill this, which sucks. So will a Dark Iron Dwarf, which would also suck. But I feel like that was better than just letting this die to the pig. Flame Tongue, also a good card here, but Flame Tongue's a bit weird now. It's just an 0/3 sitting there. Unless he gets a taunt, it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so if I play the Soul Priest, I can also coin into the Doctor and burn out this totem. I'm gonna do that. You might say, Boris, why are you using the coin? Why not just wait to play the Doctor next turn? Well, this thing might die. So I should use it now while I can. And next turn I can play a Shade and heal, or a Cultist and heal, or the Tiger. So I've got some pretty good options next turn. Okay, the Kodo kills the doctor, but that's fine. What we'll do is we'll just kill this. And think, better to play a bigger creature or better to burn this and play a smaller creature? Both options have their merits. If he kills this, I'm going to lose the opportunity to deal 2 free damage to that. If I burn it now and the Coda runs in, it will die unless it's buffed by a Shattersong Cleric. And it doesn't have the damage to kill it anyway. It's going to need some help. What's most likely? Fire Elemental, right. So Fire, always assume they have a Fire Elemental. So Fire Elemental, burn this, run in. This stays with 2 health. If I have a Tiger out, it kills the Elemental. But this thing's still a 3-2. Then I play this and this. That's actually okay. That's actually okay, so I'm going to play the Tiger. And if it doesn't have a Fire Elemental, then so much the better. But they always have the Fire Elemental. Especially Shaman's named Fengineer. I mean, really, with a name like that, he's clearly got a Fire Elemental. Oh, he's hovering over his totem. Wow, is he going to make a totem? Fishing for spell damage? Why would he care about spell damage? No reason. I don't know why he'd fish for a totem here, unless he doesn't have a better play. Oh, ballsack Christ. Well, that sucks. Alrighty. Well, I gotta kill the 4/4. So, let's do... Wait a minute, is that even right? I don't think that's actually right. I could do this and get 2 knife flings, but what do the knife flings even matter? They don't. I'd rather just play 2 3-drops. So yeah, we're gonna kill this. I'm gonna just play a couple of good 3s. Ah, Dark Iron Dwarf. Well, you know what? Better that than a Fire Elemental. Actually, no. Yeah, that is better, because a Fire Elemental would have killed my Tiger. The Dark Iron Dwarf didn't kill the Tiger. Okay, he's gonna kill the Tiger anyway. But I'm still good on the 3/4 versus a 3/3. Aha, he just ignored it so that it would heal up to be a 3/4 itself. Smart move. Okay. Let's fling some knives. Hopefully 1 knife hits the Kodo, and then I can kill it off with my cultist. Nope. And not even close. Okay then. Shadow Word Pain on the Kodo seems fine. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna keep that shade hidden. There's really no point in dealing 3 extra damage. Since I don't care about the damage, there's no point revealing it. Lightning Storm could be really bad here. He doesn't have Lightning Storm though. Lightning Storm would have killed that juggler. Yeti is actually a really good drop for him here. And he chooses not to kill my Dark Cultist, so I don't get the health buff, which is a reasonable choice. Jeepers Creepers. Not the best. Okay, well, let's do this. No point attacking with this, it just dies to the Yeti. Especially because my wrong creature got the buff. So let's hit him in his fat face. And I'm actually losing right now. He's got 5 cards in his hand. And I don't have a particularly great board. It's going to be tough without mind control to catch back up and win this. I'm going to need to get some of my big creatures and have them stick. And I need them to have a weak turn this turn. So I'm losing pretty bad. Could be worse. Oh, that again. Jeez. Looking bad. Looking bad. Fen Creeper is very bad against Ventrico Mercenary. I could cash out my Shade and my Spiders to kill that Ventrico. I could go for the face. What is this? 5, 7, 8, down to 13. There's no chance of me burning him out. Let's see if I can get an emergency coolant. No. Well, let's do this and think. Does this help anything? Doesn't help that. Doesn't help this. I guess this.
Where am I?
I really wish I could kill this Yeti right now. That would make a huge difference. If I could kill that Yeti, the Shade could actually possibly survive. And so Meccano. Ouch. Wind Fury on both. Ouch. That was maybe the worst thing that could have happened. Oh, man. Well, that's it for this arena, guys. It's gonna take a miracle. And he got the coolant. Are you friggin' kidding me? Oh, man. And another healing totem. Oh, man. Christ on a cracker.
Well played.
Ball sack Christ. Ah, double wind fury. You have got to be kidding me. Yeah, you have got to be kidding me. Okay, well that's that. So, I'll do it for this run. Thanks for watching. It's not over yet though. We need to start a new run. It's only been 16 minutes. Let's open up a pack. Drench my tongue in chipotle chip salt. Nope, nope, nope. And nope. Bah humbug. Okay, what I'm going to do is just pick based on daily quests. So we have Druid, Rogue, Paladin, Priest. Okay, Druid it is. Legendary. Oh, Deathwing. Only playable one there. Not Pagel, I know, is technically playable, but yeah. Darkscale Healer's the best card there. Innervate. Oh, Innervate. So tempting, but I'd rather just have the solid 2-drop that draws a card. Get a good epic and 2 trash epics, so I'm glad we got the good one there. This Cub is alright. The Tall Strider's pretty meh, so I'll take the Cub. Okay, these are janky cards. We'll take the Wolf for some buffing. Savage Roar, huh? I mean, the Leper Gnome's not going to fit in most Druid decks just because they're not burnout decks, especially if they're running Deathwing. This is some bad removal. Yeah, we'll take the Leper Gnome. Wrath, of course. And, oh, the Stealth or the Enrage. It's tricky. You know what? Maybe the Stealth is better. Helps you get more board control. The Berserker, when it's really good, but I'm going to just take the safer pick. Okay, tough choice between the Defender or the Norch. I don't think I can afford to take Knife Juggler. I've already got a lot of 2s. Card draw is obviously nice, but the Defender with the protection and the buff, I think, is more important. Okay, we're going to take an Ogre. It's an easy pick there. Here with this junk, we'll take the Innervate. Fen Creeper seems like an easy call, though he's just a worse Druid of the Claw. Ironbark I don't think I need. I've already got a pretty big crew, so we'll take the Claw, which is excellent for surviving the early game. I don't want another generic 2-drop, so I'm going to take the Druid of the Fang, even though I think it's a pretty junky card. Spiders over Wolf number 2 I think is the right call, and ouch. I guess we're taking the Tall Strider. Here I'll take the Dwarf, because I've already got plenty of 2s. Druid of the Claw over Innervate number 2 I think is the right call. Hey, here we go. Here we go. This is one of the new cards. I don't think it's actually all that good. It's a 5-drop, so it's a bit weird. We can go for more protection or more removal. Take the removal because this deck's a bit light on that. Haven't seen any swipes. We'll take a recycle. That'll take out anything. There's a swipe. Don't have any 3-drops, which is weird. I think I have a big enough endgame. I'm going to just grab the Cleric for some buffs and also to fill up my curve. This sucks. We'll take another Stalker. Take a Mark, because I don't want the Grunt. Force Tank Max or another Dark Iron Dwarf. Well, I got Deathwing, the Golem, an Ogre, and a Commander. Commander, okay, we'll call it a removal card. So we got 2, 3 big cards, 4, 5 maybe. 6 big cards, for sure. I'm going to take the Dwarf. Ugh, this is a bad 5-drop. We're going to take Naturalize. I find that one of them in an arena deck is okay. Take a second Wrath. Ouch! This is so bad it hurts. And Bite or a Commander. We'll take another Commander. So the deck's curve is a bit high. There's one Innervate to help out with that. There's some weak cards. The Druid of the Fang in particular is weak. I don't even know if I got any beasts at all in here. I got like that one Direwolf and that's it. Maybe? Do I have any? Oh wait, the Druid of the Claw counts as a beast. Right. But that's it. I did get a swipe and a recycle and some more removal cards. Might just be a little bit top heavy. If I'm wrong on that though, this deck should be fine. We'll see. Crunch, crunch, crunchly crunch. Another hunter. Gelvin's the hunter.
Let the hunt begin.
Okay, there's Innervate.
The wild.
But I don't want to Innervate into that, obviously. Do I keep the Innervate? Sure, we'll keep it. It smooths out. If you get something cheap, you can just play it. If you get something that's expensive, you can Innervate that. The difference between a 5-drop and a 4-drop when you're holding Innervate is huge, because innervating a Yeti on turn 2, amazing. Innervating this on turn 3, well, you know, it might be too late. They might have a Deadly Shot, they might have Hunter's Mark, who knows. You're risking more and getting less. Well, this is actually really nice. He coined it out. I've got nothing better to do, so I am just going to Shapeshift to kill it and give him his card back. So I'm not getting ahead with that, but since I had nothing better to do anyway, the fact that I got to spend my second turn clearing his board and he used up his coin is a win for me, I would say. Mech Lord. So I have a choice. Either I Claw Shapeshift and kill it, or I coin or Innervate into the Druid of the Claw. Worst case scenario, he plays a Mechanical Yeti or a Piloted Shredder. That's actually a pretty bad worst case scenario. So I'm just going to keep it safe here. We'll clamp down. And next turn's awkward. I can use Innervate as a coin and play Fen Creeper, but then the other mana is wasted. But this is not a 4-drop that I can actually play. So, what could this have been? Could this have been like a something, what is it? This could have been like an Argent Commander, couldn't it? No, this could have been a Nourish, right. So I could play Argent Commander with the Innervate and attack his face. The problem is, if that is a Freezing Trap, this is really, really bad. Why would he play a Freezing Trap, though? That doesn't make sense. Well, let's do it. Let's go for it. Ponk and Schlonk. Freezing Trap? No, it's a misdirection. Okay, so that basically is an 8 health swing. Instead of dealing 4 damage to him, I dealt 4 to myself. But that's fine, because I'm perfectly okay with an 8 health swing when we're both at pretty much full health. And it just cost him a card. Granted, it cost me a card to play Innervate, and if he plays Deadly Shot, he's ahead. Aha, he's gonna go for the Divine Shield in response.
Where shall I strike?
Let's pop our shields. This is looking good. He didn't have the Deadly Shot. I'm sure if he had it, he would have played it. It's going to be difficult for him to bring down a 4/6. He needs like a Hunter's Mark or something. With that said, Hunter's Mark plus Multi-Shot would just pretty much win him the game. So we're not yet out of the woods. Big Dumb Beast. Wow. And now I'm starting to suspect this is not a good player, because running in and dealing the damage when it gave nothing for him was a mistake. Especially in this situation where now my Druid of the Claw doesn't have to kill off his guy. It can go at the beast and kill the beast too. I think he messed up. I don't think he should have done that. So the question is, do I buff this guy to keep him alive? Then everything's at 1 health. Let's not get greedy. Let's just play my biggest card. Run in and kill that guy off. Got a 3/6 and a 4/1. Got Naturalized to take down anything. And he's got nothing. So I'm just, since I think he's not very good and has bad cards in his deck, I think I can just win if I play it safe. Salted Dog. Well, I could Naturalize it. Or I could do this.
Cleanse the sun well.
Just kill it. I have 6 cards to his 5. Though one of my cards is Naturalized, so either it's a dead card in my hand or I play it and he goes up. 2 cards. He does have the Hounds. Does he have a way to buff them? He does. Oh man. Well, now he's actually doing fine. This guy will trade with my Tall Strider. Clearly I don't want to Naturalize. Do I want to Shapeshift into this? No, I'll just do that next time. So we'll play this and this. Naturalizing that I think would have been a mistake. Even though it would have let me keep a 5/4, it would have given him so many cards that all he would have needed then was that one big card and he would have won. My hand's mostly empty though, so that's good. It means that if I ever get Deathwing, I can play it without having to at least throw too many cards away. So I'm gonna trade here. I'm gonna use the Wolf Rider probably to kill my 2/2. Deadly Shot. Flings it randomly. Well, I'm lucky he didn't have that earlier. Oh man, he decides to go for the face. Does he actually have it? Well, it doesn't matter because this is definitely worth swiping. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you trade creatures. He should have definitely killed off my 2/2 with the Wolf Rider. 5/4 with the 4/3. Saved the Deadly Shot for a more important time. And then I wouldn't have this 5/4 on the table. I would also have 7 more health, but that 7 health is totally irrelevant, whereas the presence of this is definitely relevant, as would be the presence of Deadly Shot in his hand. Hunter's Mark. Oh, he's now, because he didn't kill it when he had the chance, he's now using Kill Command and a Hunter's Mark to kill a 5/4. Quick Shot. Ah, that new card. That's so hyped. I don't think this is actually all that good. I think it's good in the arena. I think in the arena it's good because, you know, 3 damage for 2 mana is awesome. Just ask Warlocks how excited they were about Dark Bomb, that's all it does. So this card has the similarity to Dark Bomb in that, or it has a similarity to Frostbolt in that it is strictly better than Dark Bomb, and Dark Bomb's still amazing in the arena, so this is by definition good. However, I think in ranked it's probably not that good. Okay, well we got a 4/4 to deal with. And I am getting a little bit low on health. So I'm gonna Wrath for an extra card. If I have to throw both these guys at this ogre to kill it, I'm okay with it. Because I really wanted that extra card, considering it was Piloted Golem. Do I want to take 4 damage to kill this? And save a creature? Against a hunter, no. Against any other class, I probably would. So I got an amazing card here. It's very difficult to kill with a single card. There's really no answers hunters have to this. And then I can recycle and or naturalize anything that he plays. Hell Reaver. Oh my god. My girlfriend's heading out to pick up her son from preschool. She's poking me in the cheek, so it's hard to talk. And I love her. Goodbye, Psyche. Well, I think it makes sense to first play the wolf just to burn extra cards. Wow, he had a Sky Golem too. This guy had a decent deck. I think he just plays badly. So we're gonna recycle. Yeah, apart from that big dumb beast, he hasn't. Oh, and mind control attack. He hasn't had anything bad. And now he's only drawing a single card. There's no way to answer for hunters. A piloted Sky Golem with a single card. So he loses. Because I'm going to kill him with this golem. And if not that, then with the 4-drop and the wolf, unless it's like a summoning portal. And if he plays anything to stop it, I naturalize. Yay, we win. I probably got a little bit careless there. I underestimated my opponent a bit. But I don't think I underestimated him too much. I think he was bad. But he had just a good deck. He made bad play choices. And it cost him the game. Maybe. I might have been able to win even with proper play from him. I had a pretty good draw that time. But I think I was not too far off the mark in thinking he wasn't very good. Not that there's anything wrong with being bad at Hearthstone. Just saying. I think that helped me win more than anything else. Another hunter. Jackpack13 next. That's a terrible name. Alright, we have a terrible opening hand. But I'll go for it. Let's keep the Mana Addict. Ship the Dwarf. If this thing lives, I can put Mark of the Wild on it and make it temporarily hit for 5, which is overkill in response to a 2-drop. But even without that, it's still a 3/5 that got 2 cards invested in it, which is fine on turn 2. And I'm going to coin this out. Now, you could coin out the spiders as well, but I want to play this because the spiders are always going to be good. This is a piece of shit, so I want to throw this out there and maximize my odds of getting to actually use it effectively.
The mana.
Jackpack, what a dog. God, what a dumb name. Alright, so let's see what the opponent has, if he has anything. I might not put Mark of the Wild on this. I might as well just play the spiders if he does nothing right now. Because if I play the spiders, then I can put the Mark of the Wild on the spiders rather than on this addict. So I can claw the wolf, but there's no point in that. Oh, but if I play the spiders, I don't get to kill the wolf. Mark of the Wild, I can kill the wolf, but it's overkill. So what's better to kill the wolf? Mark of the Wild and run in, leaving myself with a 3-3 taunt? Or Claw, leaving myself with a 1-3 nothing? Alright, we'll do the Mark of the Wild. I really wish he hadn't had a creature. Note that I'm running into the wolf because if he has Kill Command with the wolf, it would have killed this even with 5 health. Kill Command still kills it with 3, but then the difference is the wolf is dead, which is a very, very big difference. If he plays anything with 3 health, I'll probably just Claw Shapeshift to kill it. Ah, Panther, can't kill that. So I have to make a slightly underpowered play. We're going to play the Creeper. My deck doesn't have any 3-drops. I really wasn't offered any. It's not my fault. I know I don't like 3-drops usually, but I don't think it's my fault this time. I just didn't get 3-drops offered. So this Mana Addict plus Mark of the Wild. Oh man. Did not quite kill that Panther. Shucks a daisy. Well, what do you do here? Claw Shapeshift to kill the Houndmaster, pop the spiders to kill the Panther? Or Wrath, draw a card, and then Claw Spider to kill the Houndmaster? So either way, I use the Claw to attack the Houndmaster, and either way the spiders pop. It's just that I use the Wrath to draw a card now or keep it in my hand. Well, I'm going to keep it in my hand. What's the point of, yeah, what's the point of using it? Maybe I'll want it later for, 3 full damage. Okay, so he's got 5 cards. I have 4 soon to be 5 and 2 spiders. I'd say I'm in the lead right now, but it could easily change. I didn't want to commit to Dark Defender of Argusing these spiders because that would have left him with a creature out on the table, and bad things can happen when you do that. And I might want to use the Defender on the healer or on the Ogre. Violet Teacher, strong card. He doesn't have a 1-mana spell, but I kind of want to kill that thing. Am I going to? Nope. The cost of killing it is too high. I would have had to throw the Wrath, both spiders, no, the Wrath, Shapeshift, and a spider, and avoid playing a big creature. Now, of course, there's a risk that he's going to get some 1/1s out of the deal, but I've got the spiders to cancel the 1/1s. I've also got Shapeshift to cancel some 1/1s, and I've also got Swipe in this deck, which could cancel some 1/1s. So I'm willing to take the risk in this particular instance.
I got the best deal.
Oh, geez. Does he have Hunter's Mark? Oh, God. Please tell me he doesn't have Hunter's Mark. Wow, if he'd had Hunter's Mark, that would have been a disaster. But luckily he didn't. So, what were we going to do? We could run the Fen Creeper and a Spider in here. Play the healer to heal this back up. I could go for Defender on this, which would let it kill the Gadsden Auctioneer. And then 2, 3... Yeah, I could actually kill it, the Violet Teacher with the Wrath. Why not, right? Now, wait a minute. If I'm going to use Wrath, then the more sensible thing would be run the Fen Creeper here to take 1 less damage, run the Spider into the Teacher, and then this plus this equals 5 to kill that guy. And I lose a Spider, but I take 1 less damage. So am I willing to lose a Spider to take 1 less damage on the Fen Creeper? I mean, it would help against Unleash the Hound and Mind Control Tech, which everyone has these fucking days. Fine, I'll throw away the Spider. So we're going to do this, and this, and this, and this. So I didn't get a card with Wrath, unfortunately. He's got 5 cards to my 5. I have a lead on the board. This survives multi-shot because I sacrificed the Spider. Actually, I wasn't going to be vulnerable to Mind Control Tech because my 2/2 Spider was going to have to die anyway, so I might have messed up there. And a Clockwork Gnome. Oh, yay. Well, I can clear off that Sunwalker. Ooh, Shadowstone Cleric. Nice top deck. So we're going to do this, 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 that, and do I play this? Oh, God, I will stick to my principles and not play around. Mind Control Tech, especially because this is a case where no matter what he steals, it'll have relatively little health and I'll be able to kill it. Let's see if he has the Hounds, though. 1 dog there, 3 dogs there, so it kills 2 of my cards. If he has buffs for it, that makes it worse. Goliath Bazooka to kill off the Fen Creeper. Take some damage, though, in the process. Flare should have been done at the beginning. Secret. Explosive trap would be the worst one for me. Well, I guess we'll check if it's a snake trap first. It's not snake trap. Should I play this to protect this in case of explosive trap? Sure, let's do it. So we'll heal that guy up. It's a snipe. Wow. Well, who would have thought? Alright, now I've pretty much got this in hand, because he doesn't have a mind control attack, doesn't have hounds. He's behind on cards, behind on the board, behind on life. And I've got more pressure in hand. Multi-shot's good, it'll kill any two of my creatures. Doesn't really matter which two.
Something needs tinkering.
Mr. Tinkers is not very good here. Okay. Do I take the time to kill this is the question. The answer is... I can hit him down to 9. Or I get 4, 8, 9. I can get him down to 4. Well, let's just do it.
Into the breach, Victory!
He is in really rough shape. He pretty much has to have an antique heal bot, and then the remaining 5 mana needs to somehow clear my board. It's a tall order. Swipe now wins me the game if I find it. Got this, which can maybe stealth through 2 damage. And then my shapeshift is dealing 1 damage a turn. He has to have taunt as well. It's rough. Okay, is he going to give them both taunt now? As the Defender of Argus? He needs to. I mean, otherwise it's just over. Come on, doggy. Come on, doggy. Oh, King Mukla is not going to do it. Rusty Horn is not going to do it. So well played, as the old saying goes. Too bad. So sad. So there's a couple of different things we could do here, but I think simplest is just to use this top deck recycle and kill him. Yay! Right, starting off pretty good. Pretty well. Jackpack 13. Oh my god, that name. Hope I never see that name again. And I'm sorry, Jackpack 13 Max. If you're watching this and you post a comment like, hey, that was me, I'm really offended that you didn't like my name. I'm sorry, I'm sure you're a nice person, but that name is terrible. Please change it. Okay, moving on to the next game. I'd like to just get 5 wins and finish off the daily quest. Now that I play Darkest Dungeon, you know, rather obsessively, it's a bit more difficult to finish off those daily quests than it used to. So, it would be nice to just get them done with the arenas. Faker Senpais. There's something I love about that name. I can't even quite put my name on it. Maybe it's the bad Japanese, terrible spelling. That name I like. All right, we got Leper Gnome into Mark of the Wild, which is not a good combo. 3 health dies to everything in the universe. So, okay, that's a good top deck. We got Novice Engineer here. You know, we haven't seen Deathwing. My hero, my savior. Haven't had him. I'd also like to not see Mortal Coil. Oh god, he's got a Mortal Coil. God damn it. So just like that, he's up a card. That's bad. All I got for Christmas was 2 damage to my opponent's face. We got a useless Innervate. If I get a 5-drop like that, I could play this next turn. Now, Warlock's gonna have a difficult time killing this. Unless he throws something down right now and has Power Overwhelming. Or... yeah, Soulfire wouldn't do it. Yeah, he's gonna have to use whatever he plays right now, plus some help to bring this thing down. Now, what I could do, I could just run in and shapeshift and kill this. But let's go big. Let's go big. Hit him in his fat face and see what he's got to say, because I invested 2 cards in this, but he's going to need to run in and use his turn and another card to kill it, which is a big win. Now, I hope I top deck something playable, because this ogre's just kind of sitting around. Ah, he doesn't have the kill. Excellent. So he makes the right call. He actually sits. That's the right call. You do not want to just run things in. So what I'm going to do, though, because I have Wrath, is kill that. Win 1 swoop, run the Novice Engineer, and shapeshift to go up a card, because the Novice Engineer got me a card. Hit him in his fat face. Now, with an empty board, it's very difficult for a Warlock to kill this for another 2 turns until he gets Siphon Soul. My 5th turn's weak, though. I don't have the mana to play the Ogre, so it's just going to be hitting him in the face with this Druid, unless I top deck a playable card. Deathwing finally shows up. Void Caller. Everyone always seems to get 6/6s from me off of that guy. The thing is, you know, people generally won't play it unless they know they're getting something good. So you know what? Screw it. Let's go big or go home here. Let's hit him in his fat face and just try to finish this game out. Worst case scenario, he kills all my stuff, gets ahead, and then I wait until turn 10 and play Deathwing, and I might still win then. So I've got a backup plan with Deathwing. Obviously, I'd rather have a better card, but that's fine. Okay, he gets a Taunter. Does he have Soulfire costs mana. I can't play Soulfire. Is he going to throw this in to get a demon? This actually tells me a lot. If he doesn't attack with the Void Caller, that means he doesn't have a good demon in his hand or he's not sure what he's getting. Not that I care, because I can't kill this thing anyway. But it's pretty good holding Deathwing, knowing that no matter how badly things go from here, and they sure are looking pretty good for the moment, I have a backup plan. Okay, so how good's that demon? It's a 4/4. Yay! Pretty scary. If he kills off this Ogre, I'm gonna be in trouble pretty fast. Shoot. So this becomes a 6/6. Why didn't he life tap? He had to life tap there. So I get that there's a chance I have removal for this bear, but the thing is he needed the life tap to get this thing to grow. Now he's just really screwed. This shouldn't have happened. He needed to life tap because he was screwed no matter what, so he had to play to his outs. His outs was that I didn't have a way to kill the bear. I top decked a way to kill the bear, but if I hadn't top decked a way to basically kill one of his things, like if this had been just a vanilla creature of some sort, then I would have had to run into the bear with my Ogre. I don't have enough to kill his 6/6, and then he has a 6/6, which turns into an 8/8 and kills the Ogre. And especially because he has a heal bot, although that might have just been top decked, I'm not sure. He should have life tapped last turn. He'd be at 16 health right now and in way better shape. So that's fortunate. I got 10, 11, 12 damage. But I'm going to hedge my bets. Let's just do this. Hit him, hit him. Do I play around mind control tech? No, never. Get him down. So he'd be at 2 health without that antique heal bot. At 10, he's actually got a shot here. Suppose he mind control techs. And then I don't know what he would do with the remaining 5 mana. Yeah, it's going to be tough for him to catch back up. He's got to kill this and this. 5 damage is serious. That's a desperation life tap. We are, I think, about to win. More taunt. Doesn't really matter, though. That definitely doesn't matter. And yes, well played. Well played. All right, so we're up to 33 or 43 minutes. I think it's time to call it. So everybody, have a good day. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again soon with some more Hearthstone. Take care.